You're joined today on a Western Wednesday interview with none other than Kevin McDermott of the Western Track and Field program and cross country program. Kevin, thanks for joining us. It's a special week. You're off to Colorado for Outdoor Nationals. I know that's been a goal of yours since you became a Viking, but here you are. Your last competition as a Viking coming up. What are the emotions as you head to the national championships?
A lot of emotions, mainly excitement to race, I guess is the big one. Obviously it's weird that it's my last race, so there's a lot of emotions surrounding that, but really I'm stoked to compete on the national stage against those guys again. I'm really looking forward to it.
We're talking to you in the Hall of Fame room here at Western Washington. It's way too early to talk about that, but Kevin, you've left a legacy here as a Viking that is second to none. 11 GNAC individual titles spread across indoor and outdoor track, and a memorable race up in Anchorage to win the cross-country championships. You've done just about everything you can possibly do, except there's been that one thing that's kind of left that void, and it was competing at Outdoor Nationals, and here you go. You get to go do it. You get to run the 15 and the 5. Safe to say you're going to leave everything you have on that track in Pueblo, Colorado.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is something a goal that I've had for years now, and it feels like every year I just miss it by a little bit being at this meet, and this year I was able to take care of it in 2 events. I've been chasing the 1500 for years now, so that feels real good to get that one. But yeah, I'm excited to go out. It's going to be brutally hot and at altitude, and I'm stoked for it. I think I want it to be tough. I want it to be hard. I want to go out and compete as hard as I can and just leave everything out there.
A lengthy resume of success, and I know that those are just come with your hard work, but the teammates and the culture of this program that you've been a part of for 6 years with, coming out of the pandemic, how special has it been for you to be part of this program? Coach TJ, Coach Ben, but all your teammates. I have a feeling that, between Callahan Warren and Mac Franks and Jarrett Gillingham, the bond that you guys have created as a group has to be one of the best things that you're leaving Western with in terms of your experience.
Yeah, it's absolutely the best thing. I mean, it's all the success I've had has been amazing. It's been my goal athletically, but the connections that I've had with these people are going to be the thing that I really take away from this. I mean, it's such a cliche to say, but it is truly a family. Like it's the people that I've spent these formative years of my life with, that I've really grown up with and have believed in me and had my back this whole time. So yeah, it's been truly special, and I can't thank my coaches enough. I mean, even through the bad parts when I wasn't exactly a superstar athlete, they've always had my back and they've always believed in me, and my teammates have always been there for me. So I can't thank them enough, and it's been truly special.
Do you have a personal, of the 11 GNAC titles, the trips to indoor nationals, cross country nationals, do you have a favorite? Was it the triple at indoors? Was it crossing the finish line in Anchorage, winning the title up there? Do you have a favorite of all the great things that have happened to you through all the hard work?
I mean, it's hard because there's been a lot of good ones. The triple was cool, but I think the cross country one it's got to be the best. Just because I really, cross has always been a massive struggle for me, and to be able to go put it together against what was probably the best quality field that I raced in a GNAC race, and to go up to Alaska, who we have a pretty good rivalry with, and win on their home turf, that one was special. And then just to do it with my teammates, I mean, I remember crossing the line, I was freaking crying, and then all my teammates came in behind me, and they're dogpiling on top of me. TJ gave me a hug afterwards. That's a rare occurrence, but that was special. That was incredible.
The team success, track and field truly is a team sport in cross country, and you've been part of 14 consecutive titles as a team. That's a lot of trophies. That's a lot of team photos at the end of meets. It's a lot of WWU chants. That has to be up there in terms of, individually you have the medals to show, but being part of that culture and the championship atmosphere here at Western, and you had a lot to do with it. How special is that for you to have been part of all that?
It's so special. I mean, it feels different to be going to these meets wearing the W on your chest, because everybody's looking at you. You got a target on your back. They know that you're the team to beat. And every time we go out there, last 14 times we go out and we dominate. And it's so fun to be a part of. And I love going out and racing with that Western jersey, because it means something special in the GNAC.
You came to Western at kind of a weird time in our history with coming out of the pandemic. You didn't have much of a senior year at South Kitsap High School. Yeah. What would MBA student Kevin McDermott tell freshman Kevin McDermott about the journey that you're about to go on? What is maybe one piece of advice that you would give yourself when you came in here and you actually got nicknamed Tunk?
Maybe behave yourself, but then just believe in yourself, man. Like every day, it was hard that first year. I wasn't a superstar recruit coming out of high school. I wasn't the best guy on the team coming in here, even though I knew I had it in me. Like deep down, I knew that this was something that I could do. But it just came down to every day going out, going to work, just get a little bit better every single day, and just trust yourself and just really believe that you can get to that level. And hang on, because it's gonna be a great ride. Like that kid, if he could see me now, would be pretty stoked with where we went.
One of the great things about coming out of that was that there was some options for student athletes, especially in track and field, with some eligibility, and you're able to grow. You graduated from Western already, and you're pursuing your master's in the business administration program. You, along with Katie Potts and a few other student athletes, have been able to do that. And to grow and to leave Western with a master's, be prepared for the real world. What's that experience been like, competing as a master's student, but also getting the chance to do all this as a student athlete?
It's been invaluable. I mean, I love competing and I love athletics, and it's been so important. But to be able to come to Western and have the support to get my undergrad and my master's, and do it while I'm competing as a student athlete and learning all these skills about pushing myself and time management and all that, I think it's set me up for success in the real world in a way that I otherwise wouldn't have had. So it's exciting to be able to. I feel prepared to go out into the real world, which I feel like maybe is a little bit rare nowadays. But I'm excited, and I feel like I'm in a good position to be successful in the rest of my life. And a lot of that is because of what I've done here as an athlete.
Kevin, we're extremely proud of you. We look forward to watching you race at Nationals in Pueblo, Colorado. What a career you've had. What a legacy you've left, you and your teammates, with the 14 titles, the 11 GNAC gold medals around your neck. We're proud of you. We can't wait to see you race maybe a couple more times this weekend, and just wish you the best of luck. Thanks for joining us on Western Wednesday. Can't say enough. Kevin McDermott, one of a kind, future Hall of Famer.
Thank you so much. Go Vikings.